Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this structure sleeve. It's simple and straightforward. All you need is just a boning and your fabric, okay? All right, so I'll be showing you how to take the accurate measurement in order for it to sit well on your dress or on any outfit you want to place it on. Okay, so start off by taking our measurements. I'm taking it from here. I don't know if you can see. So now it's meant to drop. Now they have the ones. I'll be showing you different ways of achieving it. Okay, so you just take from wherever you want to stop, and then you turn to your zipper where it's going to end. You can see what I have here is from the midpoint. I have 22. Now if I'm making the one that is going to stand high on the shoulder, so I'll add about 5 inches more. So 21 point plus 5 is like 26 inches. Will be like 26 inches. Okay, so now this is the fabric I'm using. So it's a leftover from her wrapper. It's a two wrapper fabric. So it's a George material, a George fabric, sorry. Okay, so now remember I measured 21, and I said I'm adding 3 inches, 24. So plus sewing and folding and everything, I'll just make it 25. So 25 divided by 2, right, will give you 12.5. So this is my 12.5. So I can fold my fabric 12.5. So that assuming my fabric is wide enough, I would have just done everything, fold everything at once, but because this is what I have, so okay, this is 12.5. all right. Okay, so now the height of, I don't want this to be too big, so the height is already, this is about 8 inches. Okay, but now what I'll be doing now, I want the height to be about 6 inches, right? So I will just come in, mark my 6 inches. Okay, all right. So this is the width of the collar of the sleeve. Okay, so and then the part that will go over on your zipper or your on the center front, I want it to be about 1 inch 2 inches wide. Okay, so I'll just come mark here and then mark 2 inches. So I'll connect. So now I'll be showing you how, if you want it to be very, very structured, okay, you want it to be very, very structured, there are different ways to go about it. So I'll be showing you as I proceed. Okay, so this is what I want actually. So now this place looks too, so I may just bring it down a little. Okay, so now I will add my allowance, or maybe I'll just add the allowance on this side, and then so I'll go ahead and cut. So if you have enough fabric, you can just do it at once. Okay, you can cut at once. You can just fold it into 4 and then into 2 again, and cut. But because the fabric is not enough, so now I'll use this to cut another one. So one will be the main fabric and the other one will be the lining. So you're using the same fabric as your lining. Okay, so you don't get a difference, you don't use a different fabric. So okay, so this is what I have now. Okay, so I'll just keep this aside. Now I'll be showing you the various materials I'll be using. Okay, so now for this, now the main fabric, I'll use this este on it, and then the one that will be the lining, I'll use this one. This is gum stay, it's like paper. You can see, you can easily tear it apart. Okay, all right. And then you can use this one. This is a peplum stay. This one is also tearable, but it's a bit thicker. Okay, it's thicker than this one, so you can use this one. If you're using this one to give you more structure, right, this one will give you more structure, but then anyone can serve. Also this one you can use, this is the cotton este, and then this is the paper one. So this one is very light, so depend on what you want. So you can use either of them. I think I may even use this for this. Okay, so what you need to do is to iron, and then the most important one of them is this boning. This is regular bone. This is the one that will give you the structure, right? So now I'll I'll go ahead now and cut my interface. So I think I should be using this. So I'll cut this for one, and I'll use this other one to cut this. Right. After ironing, so this will be the lining, and then this will be the one that will be facing, that will be outside. This will be the main fabric, and then this will be the lining. Okay, so now on the lining is where we'll be putting our regular boning. Okay, so this is the boning, and when you are sewing boning, you don't sew it like this, you turn it this way. The part that is curvy is the part that will face the main fabric. Okay, I'll mark, come in here ½ inch, I'll come ½ inch, and then ½ inch. I'll be sewing the boning on both sides. We're sewing the boning on both sides. So I'll start off from here like so. I'll leave an inch, 1 inch here, and then you stop 1 inch before also, and then you come over here and you repeat the same thing. Now I'll go and sew. So I must add this. Now if you want it to be very, very structured, now because mine will be falling off, that is why I won't add more boning. So if you want it standing like this picture that you're seeing here right now, so if you want it to stand like that, you may have to draw more boning lines. Okay, you may have to divide the lines into like 4 or 5 and then add more boning, so that will give you more structure. Okay, I'll sew on each of this line like this, and so that would be also. I'll go and sew and come back and then show you, so you can see how curvy it is. So this is how it's going to be like. But what I will do now, I'm not going to leave it like this. I'll go and iron. Okay, so I will cut out this seam allowance, or you notch, which you turn it over, you just flip it over. Now this can be a bit difficult because of the boning. Okay, so you have to take your time and be very, very careful. Now you have only 2 boning here, and it's this difficult. You can imagine if I sew boning all through, you can imagine how difficult it will be, but it's possible. So just all you need to do is just to take your time. All you need to do is to take your time to flip it over, to turn it inside out. Okay. So this is what you have after sewing. You can see the lines of the sewing. This is the wrong side and this is the front side, and you can see how it is, how curvy it is. So now I'll go to my mannequin, my body form, and I'll place this, then I'll show you. So you can, if you want it, you can decide to do it, fold it this way and then attach one to the back. So you can do 2 ways. You can either open your zipper and then attach the back one from the zipper, or you just fold it inside. So let me show you. Okay, this is the last part. Now you just have to tack with your, after placing, you get your needle and thread, you tack it, and then use your trimming to conceal the front, to conceal the rough edges. So you can also attach the back to the zipper if you measure to the zipper. If you didn't, just stop where you measured it to, and then fold the rough edge inside and also tack it. So you have to tack it neatly at the back as well as the front. Okay, so this is how it should look like. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like our videos. Thank you. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.